Oh, hello, everybody. Millennial Echo here, back with more Beacon Pines. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this is going to be the final bit, or what, but we shall see. I hope you're all having a good night, day, or whenever you've decided to watch this. We're back into the spooky music. How this is gonna go.
Something wasn't right. He didn't know why.
Just be all over, yeah.
Luca twisted free of Nuncreed.
Okay. Okay, so we're away from the creepy music. And last time we had such a huge drop of like lore or information, and I am just questioning so much of what is going on with this. I'm wondering, well, we got like information one about our mom. Our mom has been with us, in fact, the entire time. She's been pretending to be our grandma, her mother, and it's because like she was hit with that same kind of ooze or something, and it changed her to look, well, older, much older. So her mother was already dead, so she ended up just taking on the name because nobody had seen her before, probably in town. And of course, we have Sharper, the founder of the town, who it turns out is not dead. He was actually Solomon, the little boy. I have so many questions as to how that could be possible, and I'm wondering though what that means, and if we're on the final part of this game or not, just because of just the branch that we're in, which is here. We're here now, so I'm wondering how that's gonna go. But yeah, we are out of here. We're leaving. Bye, Nuncreed. You suck. Turns out he wasn't technically evil, but he was forced to do a lot of things that he seemingly is guilty about working with Sharper. However, I'm still finding a lot of the things he's done very suspect. I mean, he's been doing this for money and whatnot. Oh. I'll speak of the devil. I'll talk to him in a second. He looked down and muttered in a gruff voice, "Mama always told me my problems would look smaller once I grew up." Yeah, that's his referencing what happened at the end of the last bit, where Sharper did indeed grow up. He went from Solomon to Sharper, and dang it, he is the epitome of an evil corporate overlord. But my problems always seem to grow right along with me. Heavens, I sense a big trouble ahead. I swear, she can read the future in that book. She sees the future. Okay, you're here. Can't talk to you. You're studying. Anyone here? Oh, wrong button. Apparently I saw in the achievements there's a way to kick the melon. I don't know how. Can't talk to you. I'm not going to the museum. Hey, boys. What you up to? These festival decorations are a bit humdrum. Now, if I were to throw a festival, it would be a thing to behold. Uh-huh. I agree. This is a little more than a... This is all more... Yeah. I agree. This is all more than a little sad. It's worse than sad. It's boring. What if we did a little something to spice things up? I'm listening. You know that festival sign waiting to be unveiled? It'd be a shame if someone...
The two scurried off, eagerly formulating a plan.
Oh, yeah, there was talk about the sign being, changed. I'm gonna see if I can follow them. Hold on. They're not there. Okay. Dawn is asleep. Can't talk to her. I'm gonna let her snooze. This is locked. Can't go in. Oh. Identify yourself, please. Nellie Modwell. I work here now. I am able to locate you on our staff roll. Oh, I don't officially start until tomorrow. Mr. Kerr said I could come in early tonight to get a few things done. Hold, please. Clearance authorized. Thank you. Our harvest awaits. Hey, Mocha. Whoa. You could get a wrench to the noggin, sink it up. Yeah, you could get a wrench to the noggin, sink it up on a guy like that. Don't scare a man who just while he's junkin', sonny. Evening, Jeff. Isn't it kind of late to be junkin'? I might as well ask the same thing of you. Find anything good? Bah! Ever since the perennial harvest moved in, even the junk is trash. You can learn a lot about a person by looking through what they throw away. But this bunch, it's all shredded paper and coffee cups. Well, I'd better get going. Okay, my cat wants to leave. Hold on. Okay. The door's not even closed. My cat is silly. Well, I'd better get going. I didn't see nothing if you didn't see nothing. See what? Exactly. There's the clone. This guy. Can't talk to you. Gonna go to the lake. Can I talk to you? No. Let's see into our past memories if we can have anything for our dad. Let's see. Oh, we do.
Luca tied a bent nail onto the line. If all you have is a hammer...
Oh, we got a picture. Just one sec. Okay, frame rate's good. Is that a photo of you and Uncle Joseph? Let me see that. Huh. Look at those two young fools. How did it end up in the bottom of the pond? Who can say? Some things are just hard to explain. Fair. I miss Uncle Joseph. How come he doesn't come fishing with us anymore? He's busy with his new job at Valentine's. What's a new job got to do with him fishing with us? It's complicated. Like I said, some things are hard to explain. Okay, so I'm still missing some. Interesting. Hold on, I know we gotta speak to Rolo. Can't go that way still. Okay. Our dad's fake, well, not fake, but a tombstone without our dad actually there. here. That's still locked. That's still locked. Nothing. Okay. Rolo?
He aired a long holler into the woods.
Rolo! Rolo, wherever you are, I hope you're okay.
Luca felt his eyes getting heavy and plopped into the beanbag. He conceded to its lumpy embrace.
Oh,
Once again,
creepy nightmare.
Luca found himself in a vast black expanse. This time, he knew exactly where to go.
Oh,
He took a single confident step forward. The world flickered and pulsed. He found himself standing in front of the frigid air of a blazing campfire. The source.
okay.
He plopped down cross-legged and gazed into the cold flame, waiting.
Are we waiting for our older self again?
Soon enough, the fire began to die out, popping sporadically, until all that was left was a single ember. Lucas stood up and dusted himself off. He plucked the glowing ember from the cold ash, examined it, and slid it into his pocket, a keepsake. The voice of his father spoke behind him. "You made me proud, Buckaroo." Luca turned to face him. "Dad, what is this place?" A warm grin grew across his father's face. "A place where everything that has been and everything that could be all wait together."
Huh. That's interesting. A very interesting kind of concept. I mean, that's what basically this game is. It's like all of these branching narratives playing into one. It makes me wonder, though, what that can all mean. It gets me a little concerned.
Luca found himself staring at his father's face, trying as hard as he could to memorize every single detail. Wait? For what? Another voice spoke out as Luca's doppelganger stepped forward.
Yep.
"That's up to you." Without knowing why, Luca began to weep. Is any of this real? Are you real?" Luca's father bent down to smudge away a tear. "Of course. I'm as real as the part of you that misses me."
Oh, damn. That hits. Oh. The writer in this game is so good. Dang it.
Luca turned to look at the older version of himself. "And you?" The doppelganger choked back tears. "I'm as real as the part of you that's angry he's gone." Does that make sense? Through his tears, Luca laughed. "I think so." His father pulled him in for an embrace. "Time to go, Buckaroo." Luca was startled from his dream by a banging on the floor.
Are you in there?
A commanding voice rumbled from below. Just as Luca sprang to lock the entry hatch, the door knocked open.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Chapter 5. Dangers Big and Small. Luca stumbled back. He heard the rope ladder creak under significant weight.
Uh-oh.
Keeping his eyes fixed on the hatch, he inched backward to the balcony. As his hand grasped the door handle, Luca froze. a large figure clumsily wriggled up through the hole.
Oh, wait, is this Tiff? Oh! No, who? Stop right there. Or I'll... Wait, is this Rollo's dad, maybe? Sheesh. I know it's dark and all, but I figured you'd recognize me. Who are
The
you?
large figure cocked its head inquisitively.
Stop or I'll clobber you with a baseball bat. Whoa, take it easy. Luca, you need to get your eyes checked. It's me, Rollo. What? Huh? Why are you older? What happened? Nice try, but I know you aren't Rollo. You're like one of his random uncles or something. Where is he? Uncle. Luca, quit messing around. It's me. If it's really you, prove it. Flamin' chicken coop, Luca.
Luca's jaw dropped.
Why is he older? Unless it's that involving that weird goop situation. Because we saw previously with Sharper and whatnot that age can be altered. So maybe, I mean, he escaped, maybe, but somehow got altered in the process. There's a lot about this game that still confuses me so much.
He peered more closely at the man standing in front of him.
Does that mean we're going to see like an older version of Luca?
Something about him was undeniably Rollo,
I mean, he's doing the pose. It's kind of hard not to notice that.
only bigger, older, changed.
How? What happened to you? When I was running away, I ran into more people in those yellow suits. They grabbed me and dragged me away. What? Where did they take you? Dunno. They threw a bag over my head. It was cold and smelled like a swimming pool. I think I was in an underground lab or something. They made my hands all big. Look. It's not just your
Rollo proudly
hands.
presented his hands to Luca.
Pretty sweet, right? It's not just your hands, buddy. I mean, it wouldn't be my first pick of a superpower. But beggars can't be choosers. Rollo, it wasn't just your hands. My feet, too? Dang. Pa just made me new shoes. Wait, Luca, why are you so small?
Luca moved to the side and pointed Rollo to his reflection in the balcony window.
My god, he is so tiny. What the?
His hands shot up to his face.
Oh. Holy Toldoi. Rollo, what did they do to you? They made me drink some sort of green crud. Ew. Actually, it wasn't too bad. It kind of tasted like licorice. The licorice. I passed out and woke up like this. And then I sort of smashed open my cage and escaped. Whoa, you smashed open a cage? Kinda. At least I think I did. It's all a bit of a blur. To be fair, I don't blame you. They had you in a cage? Who are these people? I don't know who did this to you, but we're gonna fix it. Fix it? This is awesome. Well, I'm just glad you're safe now. Luca, you don't need to worry about me. Sure, I got snatched. But look at it this way. I got snatched. I know where snatched people go. We may finally have a lead on what's happening to your family. Right, yeah. Okay, so my brain is just like trying to remember all the things that happened with all these branching narratives getting bounced around so much. Okay, so I just want to look at the tree. We are here. And so, yeah, we had to deal with the bully situation, which didn't go well. This situation, the rendezvous with Roxy. grand jury. Yeah, okay, so Rollo got taken. That was this route. We managed to get away on this route, but in this one, Rollo was with us. He got snatched. And this is when we had the whole thing with, brain. I'm sorry, my brain is not working today. It's one of those days. Nuncreed. With Nuncreed. There we go. With Nuncreed. And we got shoved into the telephone booth in the shame route. Okay. And I completely forgot that he was stuck there. That he was still being held captive because, actually, wait. Because in the following route with this one, Iggy got hit with the goo. Because in this one, I think... Did Iggy get still hit with the goo here? I can't recall. Because the strange one sent him running. I think that was this. Or not. I can't... Some of it's hard to kind of keep track of what's what, you know? Maybe you're right. But this all seems dangerous. Danger.
Rollo shadowboxed a few jabs.
I'll take them all on. Oh, her hair! Right, she has... Okay, she's got a hat because her hair got all messed up. Wait, is it blue? Hey, you fellas. Hey, you fellas. What's up?
With a yelp, Rollo dove behind Luca.
Take cover! Did I come in a bad time? Who the heck are you? This is Beck. Sorry, something truly bizarre just happened and I needed help. And I need help. Oh yeah, her hair. Okay, yeah, it was her hair. Yeah, it was the one where Iggy stomped on the puddle and got stuff on Beck's hair. I didn't know where else to go. So you're just hanging out here with your large adult friend? No, this is my buddy Rollo. This is your missing friend? One and the same. He seems a little old. I'll have you know this is a recent development. What the heck does that mean? Oh, I'm sorry. You're the one who just showed up out of nowhere. So we'll be asking the questions here. That's fair. How did you find us? Your silly little treehouse? I think you mean our silly little mission control. I hate to break it to you, but your secret path isn't so secret. And I could hear your racket from a mile away. See, Luca? This is why we need to improve security around here. Not now, Rollo. Beck, you said something bizarre happened? Yeah, but...
She shot a nervous glance at Rollo.
Anything you can say around me, you can say around Rollo. This has been a weird day all around, hasn't it? Yep.
Beck's eyes narrowed.
Okay, so it all started when I made it back home. My first order of business was to try and salvage my hair. So I dyed it with some stuff from the chemistry set my mom gave. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Just need to play it cool and hope no one notices. Notices what? Oh, nothing. I was just... Come over here and let me have a look. Hi, Mom. Oh, honey, what in the world did you do to your hair? I just kind of felt like a change. This is going to take forever to grow out. You're the one who said that change was a good thing, right? I was talking about your mother's new job. I was talking about us moving. Well, I guess I just took your lesson to heart.
Ilona tried to put on a smile.
Before I forget, I came up here to tell you that Nellie had to go into work. Tonight? Her and Mr. Kerr decided it would be good for her to get some things done before tomorrow. That Kerr guy seems like a grade A creep. Yeah. Beck. He is. Him and his weird cult of personality. You are not going to ruin this job for Nellie. It means so much to her. Oh, I know exactly how much it means to her. It means enough It means enough to her to exile her daughter to this Pondunk town. This place sucks. The people are weird. You just don't know them yet. It's always cold. We're in the mountains. You'll get used to it. I can't even pick up a single decent station on the radio. It's all banjo music and farm reports. You know I grew up in a town not that different from this one. Is that why you're better at talking to plants than people? Dang. Back being cold here. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. First of all, you're grounded. What? In the morning, I'll have Nellie come and see what we can do about fixing your hair. You need to look presentable for the festival. But not another peep.
She sighed, and after a moment, looked down at Beck sympathetically.
I know moving is hard, honey. But that doesn't mean you have to make yourself miserable all the time. Other people seem to have that covered for me. Oh, and if you decided to rebel by dyeing your hair... Oh, and if you decide to rebel by dyeing your hair more...
She flashed a sly grin and tousled Beck's hair.
I'll just shave it off for you. Think how rebellious you'll look then. Very funny. Thank you. Good night, sweetie. Good night, Mom. Okay. Wait. First of all, this town does not suck. Second, you need help because you got grounded? No. I'm sorry you got into trouble. It's my fault your hair got screwed up in the first place. Don't worry about it. I actually kind of like this look. Great. So, can we get back to the story now? The next part is the important bit. I have this radio I upgraded with my mom, and I was too angry to sleep. So I tried to dial in something worth listening to. I do like her hat. Mr. Kerr, are you there? Mr. Kerr? Yes, I'm busy. What is it? I like how it's the walkie-talkies. Apologies. I have the founder on the line. Patch him through immediately. One moment. Hello, sir. It's so nice to hear from you. Skip the pleasantries. What sort of report on our new lead researcher of deep engineering? Nellie Modwell seems to be integrating. Nellie Modwell seems to be integrating nicely. At this very moment, she's working to help us meet our deadline. She offered to work overtime before I even had the chance to suggest it. Excellent. And you have faith that she's capable of finishing the work left by her predecessor. Her work must be complete before the festival. I will make sure she stays day and night until this is accomplished. Good. You know how I feel about loose ends. Yes, sir. Once she's finished the work, we need to make a determination regarding her long-term prospects in the company. Immediately, sir. I usually have more time to fully bring people into the fold. We are in the end game, Bill. After your failures with Dr. Prescott, I can't afford to take any risks. Of course, sir. No loose ends, sir. Once she finishes the work, she will either leave the office completely committed to perennial harvest, or she won't leave at all. Perfect. Sir, if I might suggest, Maybe we should delay. Just for a bit. Oh? It's just, we seem to be rushing to hit this festival deadline. And rushing into things has caused some issues in the past. I see. Please understand that I just want what's best for you. I'm eternally grateful for all that you've done for me. Bill, I'll make this very clear for you. I brought you in to make things run smoothly. Not to have option. Not to have opinions. Of course, sir. Chin up, Bill. You're only a few days away from having everything you've ever dreamed of. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Whoa. Yeah. Just so we're clear, when they said loose ends, they were talking about murder, right? Like, actually killing someone? Like, actually killing someone? Capital murder?
Luca gave Rollo a quick elbow to the ribs.
Who is this founder? I was hoping you guys would know. Nah, as far as we know, Kerr's the top banana at Perennial Harvest. He sounded scared of this founder guy. So we have an even topper banana on the field. What the hell is my mom caught up in? Has she talked about the job much? Not really. She said that she was going to come in and continue the work for someone she respected. Luca, do you think that body at the warehouse was the person Beck's mom came to replace? That would make sense. Beck, it seems like Nellie's predecessor got, loose-ended. I'm getting that impression. Okay, so we need to get your mom out of there before the festival happens. That's 2 days away. Won't you just come home after work? The creep on the radio said that they were going to hold her there until then. So if she's not coming out, we gotta go in and get her.
Beck flicked a large sheet of paper out of her pocket and slammed it on the floor.
Maybe this'll help. You have blueprints? Well, it's really just a welcome map for my mom's PH orientation day. But it shows the layout. She sure looks like sure looks like blueprints to me. Look, here's the reception area. There's a big room marked Founder's Office. It even has the exits marked. Guys. We have a deadline. We have an objective. We have blueprints. You realize what this is, right?
Rollo started to wiggle with excitement.
Oh boy, it's a heist. I think we're heisting. This is officially a heist. Oh my gosh, I do love Rollo. He's a big dork. Now he's an even bigger dork.
Chapter 6. The Heist.
Yeah!
They spent the night's
Love
end
it.
huddled around that small map, formulating a plan to infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest. It would be no small feat. A modern facility equipped with all manner of technology, not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the time the sun began to peek through the car window used as a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement. This could just work. The final day before the festival would be used to prepare. They'd need to pool every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread. Even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited for. Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain. Luca, Beck, and Rollo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse. They hadn't slept at all that night. There was no time. The festival was to begin in 1 day, and they each had their assignments.
Alright, quick recap. Rollo, you're gonna talk to Roxy. Cordially. Without her and Fitz, this whole thing could go bust. Me? Cordial? Me? Cordial's my middle name. Uh-huh. And how exactly do you plan to explain your new...
He waved vaguely at Rollo's sizable figure.
circumstance? Blah. She'd be so happy I'm alive she won't even notice. I think she would.
Beck snorted an involuntary giggle.
I would just want to say adult Rollo looks really cool. I kind of want to see what all of them would look like as adults now. If maybe that's in the art book. I don't know. But either way, I actually did buy the art book. Because it looks pretty cool. But I'm kind of curious now. Hold on. Light. Here we go. Yeah. Getting dark. That makes me wonder though now. Just, how this is gonna go. Keep getting hot and cold, hot and cold. Ugh, I hate this, the shifting weather. Can you just stay one thing, please? But I really do like how Rollo looks. You can definitely tell it's an older version of him. But you can also see, like, he definitely looks a lot like his older sister. I mean, they're siblings, so of course they look similar. But yeah, this is so cool. I do still hope that we can see older versions of them. That'd be neat. She'll listen. Once she understands the danger Nellie is in, the danger we're all in, the plan will make sense. Okay. That leaves me with Jeff, then Iggy. How are you gonna persuade them? I'll think of something.
They each looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
Well, Godspeed. Bye. Enlist the help of Jeff. Enlist the help of Iggy and Tish. Will do, also. Anything with the dad? I don't think so. I think... No.
Luca gentled for skimming.
Nope. I do want to see if I can go to the diner. Clipboard guy. Don't care about you. What do you say? Tell me your future. Or tell me my future. Undaunted, he shook his head. Over? No. Endgames are merely a state of mind. This doesn't end until I give up. Wow. I admire that conviction. But can he really pull through? That is a good question. Up these stairs. Nothing. Down these stairs. Over here. Dawn's asleep. I can't go in. I can talk to her. You ever wondered why an agricultural company employs an army of survey takers? The clipboards? They say they're just... I can't read. The clipboards? They say they're just trying to make us happy. Do they want to make us happy? Or just figure out what makes us... Or just figure out what makes us happy. An important distinction. I mean, fair. Fair point. Thanks, Dawn. Bye, Dawn. Can't talk to you. Same thing with the History Museum. Yeah, I don't care about that. That is the epitome of boring. I just realized he's wearing a top hat in the...
A bit much, if you ask me.
Hey! Hey, Jeff. What can I do you for? Well, I know how much you hate Perennial Harvest. Hate's a strong word. Oh, sorry, I mean... I didn't say it was the wrong word. Gotcha. So we're gonna break into their headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
You see? I knew you kids were all right. Great, so you'll help?
The joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance. But give me one good reason I should risk my hide aiding and abetting you rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Crooked. Yeah, they're all crooks. Like cockroaches. Stamp one out and another comes scurrying along to take its place.
Luca wasn't ready to give up so easily. He shouted out again.
Junk? Junk! Yeah, what of it? Sonny, I've got more junk than a king has copper. Ain't interested. Hide.
Jeff's brow perked up.
What'd you say? Go ahead and hide then.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
Ooh. Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not afraid.
Jeff's scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you will about old Jeff, and they all do. You'll never hear him say I hid from nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
What was it you kids needed? Some sort of disguise. I've got just the thing. And while we're at it, that crate should come in handy. This ain't gonna be free, you know. I'm thinking 5 bags of sour gob should cover it. Put on my tab.
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Cool. Done. Swing by first in the morning. Sweet. Thanks, Jeff. Thank you. Can't talk to you. Or you. Okay. Anything else? No? Okay. Telephone. Oh, this is where you were. Hold on. Keep out. That's the same. I can't go that way. Yeah, I gotta talk to them. I will in a minute. Okay. Hey, Tish. Look who it is. Luca. Are you here to try to tickle us to death again? Look, just hear me out.
Iggy raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
We're listening. Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of shit to each other.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. But lately, life has been kind of strange. Strange, you know?
Iggy considered the point.
Things have been weird around here. So I'm offering a truce and asking for your help. What do you say we break our hostilities, at least for now? We do like breaking things. Even if a truce means less breaking things. What if I told you there was a way to have a truce and break stuff? Go on. I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
My, Luca Van Horn. I'm impressed. And after this is all done, maybe you and Tish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime.
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Fine. But not because we want to see your crappy treehouse. Yes, you do. In another branch, you totally do. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me, Iggy. We just like Blech, we just like to cause chaos.
With a quick nod, Luca was off.
Sweet. That actually worked out. I didn't have to do it multiple times with, Jeff. Did you hear that, Tish?
Iggy gazed up at Tish with a smile.
He invited us to hang out at that treehouse.
A single tear ran down Tish's cheek.
I never expected this day to come. She talks! She talks! How wonderful. Sweet. That is actually kind of cool.
Into the hive. A good heist requires preparation. And thorough preparation takes time. Something they had precious little of.
Yeah.
So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. We are locked and loaded on my end. And Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help.
Cool.
He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention. Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach Perennial Harvest.
I mean, he is pretty beefy now.
The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence. Rollo took a few vigorous breaths
He's wearing
and
a
shook out his arms.
I'm sorry, he's wearing a mustache. Is he a handyman? Just stay calm, Rollo. You can do this. Got your delivery here. Delivery? I don't have anything in my notes about a delivery. One moment. I finally get to see the inside of this place. I think. I'm so sorry, but there's no delivery scheduled for this morning. Right.
He had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked this to be kept secret.
Rollo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be. Dots. I suppose we can leave this one off the records. Thank you. Our harvest awaits and such.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
Hey, we get to see what's inside. Our harvest awaits. Package here for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear anything about. Yeah, this is a need-to-know kind of thing. I'll just check.
He stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just complete this form.
Rollo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, it's your funeral. I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again? I'm...
Rollo panicked.
Harvest awaits. Sir? That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir. Oh, buddy. Aw. Ready to light the candle, Tish? Yep. Suck on this, perennial hamfist. What was that?
The distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. I've got a job to do.
The clipboard fumbled around in a frenzy.
I should check out on the noise. Oh, come on! Just buzz me in already. Okay. Ha. Phew. That was close. Our harvest awaits. Hey, I figure, when in doubt, stick with the classics. Well, that was a close one. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. Alright, everyone knows what to do? Yep. Jeep Engineering is to the north. I'll go with Beck, in case she needs some muscle. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe. Jeep Engineering Wing. Beck and Rel have that covered. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, could I? Perennial Harvest Reception. Better not go back. Yeah. Ooh. That's odd. There's not even any cups for water. Maybe I need it for something. Oh crap, this is a maze. This whole place just feels fake. But of all things, a fake plant? Oh, Solomon?
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Luca? What are you doing here? It's a long story. Are you okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face. His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I'm most certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and... Were they in hazmat suits? Yes! How did you know? They brought me here and locked me up when they were... Yeah. Oh, he's playing it. He's playing you, Luca. Don't believe it. They brought me here and locked me up when they were distracted. I ran. Dang. Okay. You should stick with me. We've got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
We? Yeah, Rollo and Beck are heading to Deep Engineering. Thank heavens you found me. We've got to get out of here. We can't just leave just yet. But they'll catch us again. I've got to do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder? Why are you looking for him? I'm not. I just need to get into that office. Now that you mention it, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. It was just down this way.
Luca happened to notice a plaque above the door.
It's the one he's in front of. Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequence. Oh, here it is. So it is. It's pretty lucky that you It's pretty lucky that I ran into you, or I might have missed it. Truly fortunate.
Luca tried the handle.
Locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electronic lock. I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock like that.
Luca smiled and looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute. The mom, yes. She's pissed. What you gonna do? Oh, yes. Do you know what sort of I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like it.
She mimed a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Just so subtle. I love it. Howdy. Good afternoon.
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
How'd you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone else spots us. Bro.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
Rollo, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel. Great timing. We're stuck at a locked door marked 2461. Need you to get us through. What if someone catches us? We should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friends, Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely we don't have a way to get around the password.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets.
Yeah.
The screen
Yes!
came to life. Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
Oh, I love this. Also, where are we on this tree? Where are we? Okay. Wait, how we How did you just guess that? Oh, it's this absurd password Rollo heard when he was down here before. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the founder uses such a basic password. I love this writing. It's so good. Or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
Your powers of deduction are as impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Rollo, I think this should do it. Bingo bango, doors open. Luca, you never fail to impress. What is that slippery lout even doing down there? We have a friend whose mom is in trouble. We're here to get her out. I see. Okay, Luca. I think we're close. The next door is marked 1386.
Once again, Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Oh. Maybe this one opens the lock. Nope. Everything is locked. Yeah. Crap. We've got company. Luca, must go faster. One sec. I can't think with all the noise.
He quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is. 1386. Go, go, go. Curse these fumbling hands. My apologies, Luca. Don't beat yourself up. I know you're just trying to help. Go, 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 go. Aw, man. No water cups. Rollo. Rollo, are you okay? Rollo, come in.
Mr. Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms. They're trapped.
With self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Rollo, where are you? Are you okay? Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nellie's office. Okay, you two rabble-rousers. Okay. You two rabble-rousers are coming with us. Nope. Ah, I kicked him in the shin. Make a break for it. Did that little shit just kick me? Don't just stand there after them. Ow, my thigh. Okay, that worked. Roxy and Fitz have them on the wild goose chase. I'm having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. Rollo, how long do you think Roxy can distract them? How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we've got time. Entering Nellie's office now. Mom! Oh, honey! What did you do to your hair? I thought you'd be happy. I finally used the Young Chemistries lab kit. Or chemists. You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most infuriating ways. We need to get you out of here. We? Who is your adult friend? Oh, I'm not an adult. Ever heard of a growth spurt? I had more of a growth spew. No, that's not possible.
Nellie leaned over to examine his teeth.
Substantial banding on the enamel of the molars, consistent with Tempest's leucomine exposure. Is that what you call the gunk they forced me to drink? You drank it? Oh no. They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Mom, what the hell is going on in this place? Or at this place? I was brought here to work on the discovery of a lifetime. A novel chemist compound was discovered under Beacon. A novel chemist compound, can't read. A novel chemical compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they called the Source. They named it Tempus Liquamine. It pulls energy from its surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship of time. It was the secret to Valentine's fertilizer. They harvested the source, infusing small amounts of Tempus Liquamine into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of the time, but it led to complications. Foul harvest. Perennial harvest came in to clean up the mess, to succeed where Valentine failed. But Tempus Liquamine is rebellious. Rebellious? You can think of it as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. So the more they try to force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists. Yes, I can relate to that. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott. Harnessing Tempus... he was the guy who died, that we found earlier. Harnessing Tempus Liquamine is to reliably manipulate an organism's age. Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we achieve a successful result before today's festival. But you didn't, right?
Nellie sighed.
She did. You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? They contained obvious errors and mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So I fixed them, and now I get to replace my entire wardrobe. I really am truly sorry. Meh. Those clothes are all hand-me-downs anyway. It sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work. I don't blame him. I considered that possibility. I've sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. Mom, Dr. Prescott is dead. Kerr had him killed. What? I overheard them talking about it on the radio. It's why we gotta get you out of here. Now. Wait, the vial. I finally solved the chemical equation allowing direct control of aging. Mr. Kerr picked it up just before you came. All the more reason we gotta hightail it. Luca, we've got Dr. Modwell. Heading your way now. Roger that. Be careful. Alright, everything's on track. And what's your plan for escape? We'll go over everything when they get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more information. Can I talk to you? I'm really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Solomon. You needn't worry about me. Well, I feel bad either way. We're gonna get you out of this, I promise.
With a subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face.
Oh, can I look at the picture? Malice 80 proof whiskey. Dang. A hard drink for a hard man. Wow, even his alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
I should just smother you right now. What was that? I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Don't be silly. You're not a bother at all. It looks like he does not like his son. That's calendar. Let's see what else this bad boy has on it. Security system. Time card logs. Payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
Just you wait. Huh? Nothing. Okay, so I can look at that. Can I look at his desk? I can. Okay, well, this first.
Luca tugged on each of the cabinets.
Dang. This must be the good stuff. They're all locked. Perhaps he's not as careless as you suspected. Check his desk. Check his desk. There might be things. Oh, you can see the books. He was using them to read. God damn it, the visual storytelling in this game is amazing with all the artwork. It looks like the founder was helping Kerr plan the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with a party? Only time will tell.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
Still warm. He must have been in here recently.
They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Lock it, lock it, lock it! Locked. That was close. When we left Nellie's office, it was swarming with clipboards. We barely got away. Did they follow you? Yes. Rello. Before we start tossing blame around, it is possible someone ordered pizza. No, is it possible someone ordered a pizza? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Ugh, definitely not pizza. What now? Don't look at me. I'm officially retiring from the heisting business. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions. Just let me think. Can someone watch the door? Of course. Oh god, don't let him. Don't let him. Everyone else huddle up. Oops. God damn it. I think this little caper has gone on long enough. Solomon, no! Hush now, child. The adults are speaking. Oh god, the condescension. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, if you really think about it, it was pretty clear right off the bat, but dang it. Dang it. Oh. Jesus. Okay. This makes me so... I'm really hoping this is gonna end to some weird bad end again. Let's see, where am I? Oh, I can't do it. Okay. Oh, that's why. That's why. I'm not on. Yeah. There we go. Let's see, where are we? Still there. Oh boy, okay. Dr. Modwell, a brief reintroduction is in order. We've never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child. Cat meowing. The powerful, enigmatic founder. Sharper, the fallen Sharper, the fallen progenitor who created this town. Perennial harvest, Valentine fertilizer. All connected by a single thread. Yours truly. But that's...
Her eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Ha! Yes, now you've got it. Tempest Liquimine, you discovered how to reverse the process?
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
The slow clap. Very good, Dr. Moodwell. Very good. Though the discovery wasn't intentional.
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful form.
And the effects went a little too far for my tastes. That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work. Which you did admirably. Mr. Kerr, the vial, please.
Kerr presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
May I present to you the eighth wonder of the...
Before he could finish, Rollo snatched the vial from Kerr's palm.
Drink it, drink it, drink it. Wow, this stuff sounds pretty valuable. Be careful, you fool. You have no idea what you have in your hand. Actually, we do. You did a whole evil villain monologue thingy about it.
Rolo casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Gosh, maybe I'll have a taste.
Luca jiggled the vial mockingly.
Seize him. Luca! Over here! Move another inch and I smash it.
She held it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan. I'll smash it, I swear. Fine. Risk killing us all. Or, if you're lucky, nothing happens. Then what? We capture you and grant you much less leniency.
He pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
But I give you my word. If you hand it over now, none of you will be harmed.
A deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know there is only one way this ends.
She looked to Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat. Beck slowly approached Solomon.
That's a good girl. Beck, don't do it. We can't trust that jerk. I'm sorry, he's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded.
God dang it.
Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Mr. Kerr, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance review.
The blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. But first, you have a speech to make. Trot out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. And to think, all of this thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn. I don't understand. How's this all because of me? Ha! I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be a part of something great, but the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
But the universe has a funny way of correcting course. By meddling with a force he didn't understand, Walt showed me its true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Uh-oh. Well, that's my cue. After the festivities, my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three keep post outside the door. Shit. Well, crap.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
I'm sorry, Luca. Give me a minute to calm my mind. Can't believe Beck sold us out like that. I'm not sure she had any other choice. So what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Rolo, you just need some time. Rolo, it's over. We lost. Hey. I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to do. I know, it's just, we were so close. I've got a feeling that eventually Solomon will get what's coming to him. Time wounds, all heals. Luca, you can leave. You're fine. Hi. Well, time seems like less of an issue for him now. Oh, she has something to say. I mean, yeah, look at the books on his seat here. It's clear he was reading it. Also, smoking as a child. Bad. Bad, bad, bad. Don't do that. Luca, there's something you should know. After Mr. Kerr locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. A note, hidden in a false drawer. What sort of note? Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perennial Harvest was growing short. Let's look up. So he left behind a letter with the hope it would be found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents... Luca, I think they were meant for you. What? What did it say? It was about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard. There was an accident. She'd been exposed to extreme amounts of Tempest liquamine.
The color dropped from Luca's face.
Did she? Is she? She's not dead. She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often that of the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. It's true. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. I now believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work. And it cost him his life. That's a reasonable conclusion.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where has she been? Where is she now? Oh god.
A sudden explosion sounded from the hull.
Yeah, everything's frozen now.
Chapter 8. Comeuppance. Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground. Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet.
Oh.
She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone.
Oh. What?
Traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo.
Oh. She helped rescue Rollo. Okay. Maybe that's why she was wearing the hazmat suit. That would make sense.
With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through. It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing.
Mm-hmm.
She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
Beat the crap out of him, Grandma. Or Mom. Hey! Yeah! Gran, what are you doing here? Luca, what are you doing here? We're here to save Nellie. We're here to save Rollo. Hey, Mrs. Luca. Hey, Mrs. Luca's Gran. That's awful nice of you. But I'm fine. Oh no, what did they... Gran, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everyone. We got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
We've got to stop him.
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents.
Too late, yep.
A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
Okay. No! Well, I guess that's it. We lost. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Oh.
With With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca.
What'd she do? She did put it behind her back.
Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little bit of... Ooh! Options! A bit of change. I don't know which way it's gonna go, but we're gonna see. Change.
Might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Let's see. Yeah, we're going. Like, pocket change? Your unlucky penny! Yeah, I just plopped into the vial when no one was looking. What's that gonna do? No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now we observe. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Okay, is he gonna look the same, or is he... Oh. Holy crap. He's a baby? Yeah, he's still Sharper, but he's still Sharper, right? What he was no longer matters. He's a baby now! He's so mad! Look at him! This is an innocent child. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Augustus, what do we... We do what Valentines always do. What must be done. I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for father. You're... young Sharper. That would be a great help. Thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes.
Yeah, with good enough reason.
With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone, the show is over. You may leave now.
Epilogue.
Oh.
Beacon Pines' coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had, and none were left wanting.
We're in the epilogue now. What? This feels weird.
The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn. After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn, his mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
What the heck? We're in the epilogue now? I mean, I know this is just one of many. Rollo, you up yet? Roger that. It's a beautiful day at Mission Control. You gonna swing by? Be there in a minute. Okay. This can't be the end.
Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage.
Oh, that's what it was. It was Dad's stuff.
Eleanor had moved back into her bedroom, and now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights.
But is mom still like elderly or what? Okay, let's go to the kitchen. Oh, there she is. Mom, I'm ready to go now. You go on without me. I'll meet you there. Got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny. I only started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone noticing. But now I enjoy it. Okay. Of course, we're not stopping. We've got more endings to do. Because... clearly other endings we can get. Oh, Dad's gone. Well, at least the grave's gone. Hey! Oops. I heard you and Rollo have big plans for that little treehouse. Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked max capacity, only Rollo and one Luca rule. So we decided to expand. But at least we've gotten some help with that. How's the internship at Nelly and Ilona's shop going? It's been great. I'm hoping it helps me get into the School of Agriculture upstate. Also, Nelly said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Rollo. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, he had a heck of a growth spurt. I don't mean grown, literally. This morning, he was up and finishing his chores before I even had breakfast. Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovations. Don't tell me this, because it'll go to his head, and I'm really proud of that little punk. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's too dang proud to tell you. I know. Dang. Can I go this way? I can never go this way. Hey. Hey Gus, how's the tree planting going? Couldn't be better. I'm so grateful to Ilona and Nelly for letting me help. I just wasn't built to be a mayor. Too much bureaucracy. Gus, we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. What's next?
When Perennial Harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Oh, good for them. Anyone with a knack for art can help paint the new offices. You can count on us. Well, it looks like you're really found your calling. I never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now this right here? This is something I can be proud of. Yeah, good for Gus. Good on him. Okay, I want to look around before, This is clearly one ending. How's the napping this morning? The most underrated part of a good nap is the view. And the view's getting greener every day. Nice. Hey. I see you decided on a name. Yep. We had to clear out all the old stuff before putting on the final touch. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official. I like it. It was actually Nelly's idea. There's still a lot of work to do, and the name serves as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I've learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. True. Our motto is, go slow and fix things. Amen to that. Yeah. It's awesome. I can't go in. Better not dilly-dally. Gotta go to the tree house. Okay. Thought I could go around. Clearly not. Ooh, wait. Luca, get this. I managed to reel in an actual fish this morning. Seriously? Yeah, an honest to goodness, flip-flopping, swimming fish. I don't think I've ever caught an actual fish here. Been at least 7 years since I've caught one. I'd say it's a good omen. What do you do with the fish? Oh, I release back to the pond. I'm hoping to catch it again tomorrow. Good on you. Okay, we have anything else? Anything new? No.
Luca gently baited it first.
Okay. I have a feeling I'm still missing one. Hey! A little higher. Yep. Little lower. Yep. Little higher. Yep. I'm telling you, the angle isn't the issue. Need more power to the radio. Luca, there you are. Would you tell him not to... It's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of the antenna redesign. Fine, fine. Iggy, just... don't do anything drastic until we get back. Who, me? That's... Tish, you're in charge while I'm gone. Yep. They'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. If we really want Mission to Control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grip a bit. You're right. Lead the way. Check in with Beck at her house. Okay. Oh, hey. Young Mr. Van Horn. How's little Solomon, Sharper, doing? Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I. So we do a lot of strolling these days. Has he, attempted to crawl out of his crib and plot world domination? Yeah. Thankfully, no. I spoke at length with Dr. Modwell, and she feels that Sharper's infant mind was not developed enough to retain his previous memories. For all intents and purposes, the child is unmolded clay. Let's hope he's a little nicer the second time around. That is the objective, yes. But really, all I can do is try and hope. 2 activities I am endeavoring to find less distasteful. Well, I think you're doing a great job. And the whole town is ready to help however we can. I can't wait to teach him to throw baseball.
Jess did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
Aw. That would be acceptable. I wonder if this is like the quote-unquote best ending. I hope not, because I'd like for Rollo to go back to how he was. And his mom too, if possible. What's new? What's today's news that need knowing? I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend Patrick C. Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a stirring rendition of The Ice Cream Cometh at the State Coronation Facility. I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Well, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft. Oh yeah, he's back to acting again. He looked to his friends with a thankful smile. After everything that could go wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The end.
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
Oh, hello, Luca. How are you? Really good, actually. That's wonderful. Did I miss anything? I think you're pretty much up to speed. Yes, you are. Very much so. Oop. Hey, you're by yourself. Luca, do you want a biscotti? On the house. I don't really have time. Zariel, you gotta come see this. I finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso. Ah, Lumi. If I didn't know better, I would think you're proud of something. As if. No. Too late. You are now officially a person that cares. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, this game is so charming. Okay, up there. I want to talk to Dawn. And also see if I can go into the diner. Diner's open. Great. Yawn. I'm glad you swung by. More follow-up questions for your story? Nope. I got everything I need. Thanks again for that. I sent a draft of the story to the reporter in Capital City, and they offered me an internship. Of course they did. You're an amazing reporter. I don't know about all that. A story about a phony corruption that picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover up a massive illegal mine shaft? Full of incredibly hazardous chemicals? Sort of writes itself, if you think about it. Just don't forget us when you become a fancy big city reporter. City capital isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in and see what sort of new trouble you've gotten yourself into. Sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over. Huh, we both know that isn't true. What makes you say that? Call it a reporter's intuition. Okay, bye, Don. Hey, you're here.
Luca squinted at the faded photo of him and his mom at the diner. Memories of that day came.
Okay. So many people. Oh my god. Okay. Hey, Mrs. Hatch, what can I get you? Oh, I'm not terribly hungry. Something snack-sized, if you could. Snack-sized. Incendiary, pungent, succulent, adorable. Hope this is what you're after. I call it the novella. Lovely. Okay. I have a coupon here for 1 free burger. What'll it be? Well, I have a lot of mouths to feed. So the biggest burger you have. I must eat a lot, huh? You have no idea. Oh, and throw some lettuce on top. Okay. I can do that. Okay, lavish. Go. I call it the too much is never enough. That should keep them busy. That should keep them at bay. Thank you. If it isn't little Luca. Hey, Uncle Nuncreed. How come you haven't been around the house lately? Well, your dad and I had a little disagreement is all. How's he doing? Has he mentioned me? Not really. He's been pretty busy lately. Sometimes he doesn't come home from work before bedtime. Is that so? Well, tell him I'm thinking of him. You seem sad. Nonsense. What can I get you for lunch? Fact of the matter is, I don't have much of an appetite right now. But Uncle Nuncreed, you gotta eat. I'll make you something special. That'll cheer you up. Okay. I don't know what to make. Succulent. Incendiary. Let's try this. I'm sorry, Luca. It seems I can't muster much of an appetite. Hang on. I'll make you something to cheer you. Okay, so I can keep trying. That's good. Hold on, can I leave and come back? Okay, yeah. Thankfully I don't have... I'll try him again in a bit. Good afternoon, Mr. Tulliv. Yeah, chew! Sorry, these allergies have been killing me. I haven't been able to smell a thing all day. I almost sold Mrs. Hatch a gallon of spoiled milk this morning. Got anything to help to clear out these darn sinuses? Whatever it takes, I just want to be able to smell again. Maybe he gets the fish and they, Okay. Let's try this. Call this one a cod for the common cold. Oh my, that's spicy. And stinky. I'm sorry, I'll try again. No! Don't you see what this means? I can smell again! Luca, your father isn't the only doctor in the family. Okay. This just in. Last chance diner overrun by gremlins. I'm not a gremlin. I'm not a gremlin, I'm Luca.
Mr. Wilder adjusted his monocle jokingly.
I stand corrected. In that case, would you believe I'd be craving for a burger? You've come to the right place. Indeed. I'll have a nice juicy burger topped with an onion. Okay. So he just wants a good old regular burger with onion. I can do that. Here you go. I call it the Wilder. You know I love a good byline. Many thanks. Listen well, child. I'm going to say this once. I require a well-done burger. Got it? And when I say well done, I mean it. Well done. No problem. I fear you aren't grasping my request. She wants it charred. I want the burger charred beyond recognition. I want it bitter and black. One burnt burger coming up. With the most expensive thing you have. Okay. I can do that. Easy peasy. May I present? The row, row, row you're burnt. I can hardly believe it. You've done well. Mrs. Fratelli has caviar stashed back there. The woman is full of surprises. Good. This will suffice. Okay, now it's you. Isn't little Luca. Hey, Uncle Nuncreed. How come you haven't better? Yes, and we read that. All right. Because I don't have much of an appetite right now, but Uncle Nuncreed, you gotta eat. I'll make you something special that'll cheer you up. Okay. Try this. I call it the cheers looking at you, kid. And here we go. One burger with a side of good vibes. Oh, Luca, you sweet boy.
Mr. Nuncreed reached down and patted Luca's shoulder with an enormous hand.
You got a lot of your daddy in you, don't you? I guess so. Run along. I'll do my best to clean my plate. Okay, is that everyone, Mom? Alrighty, it looks like we got everything we need. Let's get to feeding these folks. Oh, I've already fed everyone. You made all the food yourself? What on earth did you put on the burgers? I just used what was lying around. Oh dear, that can't be good. Thanks again, Luca. Best burger I ever ate. Surprisingly surprisingly competent. Everyone seems happy. You really are a remarkable boy, aren't you? Hey, satisfy all your customers with cooking minigame. Yes! Sweet. Hey!
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Is that your suitcase? That is 2 weeks of unencumbered tranquility. Excuse me? Would you be so kind as to take my order? 2 weeks of sand, margaritas, and forgotten obligations. Excuse me. I'd love to place an order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
As soon as the lunch rush ends, I'll be a feather on the wind. You're gonna go on vacation? For the first time in years. And I've got you and your mom to thank. Why's that? She didn't tell you yet? You two are gonna fill in for me at the diner while I'm gone. Just like old times. It's fine. I'll wait. This poor dude. Cool. Okay. Oh, tent's gone. Hey, Luca, can you tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour? Sure thing. My dad's making me stock the shelves for the summer. He said it builds character. I think he meant to say it builds calluses. Builds character. Yeah, it's building something, alright. Luca, can I interest you in a delicious apple?
He playfully waggled an apple.
No thanks, just saying hello. Well, hello then. Mind telling your mom we need a new crate of jam? Already? It's funny. I used to hide this stuff in the back. Terrified that someone would find out about our secret messages. Now everyone wants to get their hands on Eleanor Van Horn's famous spy gem. Fair. Oh wait. No. I feel like I'm missing two. Wow. Back for seconds? If it's not too much trouble. For the longest time, I didn't understand the appeal of ice cream. It serves no purpose, other than being briefly enjoyed and then it's gone. And it's pretty tasty while it lasts. I'm inclined to agree. Of course, this is all fun. Whoa, what happened? Something changed. Oh, hey. Oh, wait, library.
Over the school year, Kato and Bert had become close friends.
Cool. But did you know that when they covered up the source, they found a new species of fungus? Yep. They are studying it in the new labs. Did you know that Beacon Pines is now the smallest town in the county? Yep. Close to the population before Perennial Harvest moved in.
It typically went on like this for quite some time.
Hey, I can't believe it's over. Yeah, the town's really starting to turn a new leaf. The town? I was talking about Hank Atomic. I just finished the last issue. How was it? As great as always. Hank finally returned to Earth. I just feel weird now. Weird can be cool. It means you're ready for something new. Any suggestions? You could ask Miss Hatch about what she's always reading. She seems to really enjoy it. Huh, maybe I'll do that.
Luca peeked over Piper's shoulder, laid stealthily inside a large volume of mathematics. Was the first issue of Hank Atomic.
Piper, are you reading Hank Atomic? Do you mind not telling anyone? I've kind of got a reputation to uphold. Oh, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Just about every kid in town reads Hank Atomic. Honestly, I'm excited for you. What I'd give to start over fresh, to experience it again for the first time. I guess that's the downside of finishing something nice. At least now I can enjoy it again, though, through with you. Promise to tell me about it as you go. Sure thing. Cool. Oh, I'm stuck. There you go. Hey. Hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I'm gonna see my dad in a bit. Did you want to come with? Even after everything I did, you still...
Mr. Nuncreed shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Well, you're always invited. I bet he'd love to hear from you. I'll visit Walt on my own time. You run along now. Oh my god, look at all the bunny children.
With perennial harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Come one, come all. No one is too big, no one is too small for Jeff's Wild Ride.
Well, maybe not completely unused.
Just one piece of candy for the ride of your life. Who's next? Me, 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 me. Oh. Guess what? Yesterday I saw a Deintus tititus. And that's good? It's great. I haven't spotted one of those in years. At this rate, Beacon Pines is gonna become the bug capital of the county. Okay, no mention of that. Oh, it's gone. Good sign.
Luca peeked up at the beehive. It appeared to be deserted.
Oh, that's strange. Oh, it's still... Oh, I guess because I never looked at it again. Hey! Hold on. Oh, I can't go. Okay. I have news I think you'll enjoy. This morning, I unpacked my last box. You're officially moved in. It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion. Sounds an awful like putting down roots. I guess I decided this place is root-worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future. I do have to warn you. Most years aren't going to be as interesting as the last one. I think I'll manage. Really? Ready? Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise. What? Tree. My mom prepared this tree especially for you. They didn't have to do that. It wasn't just them. Just about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you. It should do okay in the cold of Old Beacon Pines. And thrive as things warm up. That's perfect. You're ready to take Jeff's Wild Drive to Old Beacon Pines. Okay. I don't think I can talk to anybody else. I'm pretty much sure I went around and talked to everybody. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's go check to Jeff. I think I'm in the good ending route, maybe? I don't know. We're gonna see. I do want to just go back to the fishing hole for a sec. I don't think I have anything. We did the cooking minigame. We finished that, which is great. I think we're missing maybe one more thing.
Luca gently put first.
Or maybe two things. I don't know. It's hard. We'll see when we try the other endings and see what happens there. Ah, you got it. Now that's a good-looking tree. Being a special occasion and whatnot, this ride's on the house. You're gonna want to hang on tight to that little tree.
I think this is the end I've been waiting for.
Oh wow, the narrator's
Honestly,
crying.
I began to lose hope of ever finding it. But then you came along. I don't know exactly how to thank you.
I think I'm in the good end. Good.
It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending. I'm at a loss for words. Let's just watch the end together.
Done. A good little tree. The best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks for everything. Shucks. I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah, I am. It's been a wild year. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. Pa always says the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. I feel like a dang cello. Well, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you. I know, you don't have to say it. You two make an awesome pair. Excuse me? We're a trio now. Yep. Thanks. There's just one thing missing now that you're a part of our group. Missing? Let me tell you a little story about a man named Hank Atomic. Oh, God. Ew, I won't be long. I'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I have found the perfect way to start our summer. Uh-oh. You've got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud. I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about Dad? Not a night goes by that I don't. Are you ever afraid that you're going to forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice? No, because so much of him lives on in you. He loved that old tree, but I know he would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you two a moment. Oh. Hey, Dad. Dr. Moodwell said that over the next few years this place should warm up. So you won't have to be so cold for much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you you. If you wouldn't have stood up to Sharper, stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go. But that didn't mean you loved us any less. Dang. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand. Oh, wow. Okay, that was the end. Dang. Oh, wow. Close the book. And that's the end of it. Okay. Well, we have two other, I guess, endings to get. Lead artist. Matt Mayer and Brent Calhoun, you guys are great. The voice of the storyteller. Also, Kristen Ms. You're great too. Holy crap, this was good. What the hell? Matt Mayer doing so many things. I got the good end. Like he's first time. Woo! Oh my god, I am so happy. I am so freaking thrilled that I managed to get that ending. I just... First try of everything. I love this game. I really do. Dang. Wow, look at all those people. So many people. Of course, this isn't like the end because we have those two other endings. And I'm curious, I may want to go back and try and see if, like, what other things I could potentially try and find to see about getting, like, maybe the last item for the fishing thing. Because I have a feeling I am definitely missing 2 badges still. But what that means, I don't know. I'm just really happy, honestly. I'm so happy that I did this. And I decided also just to play this game. Oh, this was such a good game. And sometimes you just want to have a nice cozy game. And that's what this was. Just a cozy, relaxing game. Oh my god, so many names. And all these people. I think these are all the player testers, I think. Because I kind of looked away from the screen for a minute. But I really love the art. I loved the music. This was so good. Of course, we'll see what the other endings are like. And we're not, again, like I said, I want to try and see where I can go back to get, like, the missing few things that are needed. Like, I'd like to try and get the last few achievements. Just like, there's the barn, melon kicker. Find a way to quick a melon. I don't know how to get that. And agile angler. Catch all the fish. And there's one hidden one. I don't know how to get that, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. If I have to, I will look at a guide, because I'd like to try and get everything done. But this game was great. I loved this so much. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, so it just happens right then and there. Oh, interesting. Okay. Just checking. I don't think I'm missing anything. Okay, let's try what junk does, out of curiosity. Junk.
Tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
Can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes he drank his own cigar ash. How did ashes get into the vial? It was pretty easy to mess with the vial when it was behind my back. Oh, that's sneaky. Well, it's a bad habit anyways. Pa always says bad habits are like 50-yard field goals. Huh? Hard to kick. You can call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Okay, what happens to him now? I'm kind of afraid. Oh, what? He's gray. Oh, he does. Dude! Well, that's one way to kick a bad habit. He just straight up
As
died.
the last of what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed.
Yeah, what the heck? Oh my
Sharper
gosh.
Valentine was gone for good.
Yeah, dead. Very dead.
His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines. A new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future. The end. Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying.
Yeah.
If that feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
No, we're not done yet. What does Malice do?
Might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
Malice? The whiskey from his office? Yep. The dude had an unfinished glass on his desk. Figured just grow juice. Figured his grow juice could use a little hair of the dog. You can call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Oh gosh. What was that? Now that's what I call 80 poof whiskey. Pop goes the weasel out with a bang! What? What was that? Hold on. I just got an achievement. What was that for? Oh, that was the hidden one. That was the hidden achievement. Yeah, that's funny. Now it's just 3 that I'm missing. Okay. That's so funny. Damn, dude.
The crowd gazed in stunned silence at the now empty stage. The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance.
Bye-bye, yeah.
He was never seen around Beacon Pines, or anywhere else for that matter, again.
Ah,
Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luca began to laugh. First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter. Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him.
uh-oh.
The end. That was unexpected.
Yeah. That was funny, though.
Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say? I'm only writing the damn thing.
Okay, so those were the other endings. I am now curious about how to get the melon kick and born in a barn. Hold on. Okay. Let me just welcome back to ship. Inspect the radio tower and the balcony. Oh, that's what I didn't do.
Luca looked up at the satellite dish.
Okay.
Rollo nearly killed himself putting that up into the tree.
Jeez. Oh, okay.
While it didn't turn the radio into an interstellar communicator, as he'd hoped, it did at least boost the signal enough to overhear truckers one town over.
Oh, wow. Cool. Okay, so we got that. Let's do this. Oh, no, we can't. So we got... on, yeah, okay, so now we're missing one more. So let's see what one we're missing. Alright, so starting from the bottom. Got those. Okay, so. Exactly, Mocha. Not talking to you because I've already done it. Going over to here. Going to here. Here we go. Alright, let's see. Is this the last one? Yes, it is.
Luca tied a small magnet to the line, fishing with the law of attraction.
Can't believe I missed that, but there you go. It's bound to happen. Uh-huh, Mocha. Oh, there's a key. Yeah, that was the last one. Where do you think that the lock is for? The lock is for this key. Now, why would they want to find that? Because then we would know the secret. God, that's no fun. The second we know what it unlocks, it becomes a boring old key. Right now, this key could unlock anything. Cool. Angler. Agile angler. Catch all the fish. Well, that's quite a haul. Feels like a good time to pack up. Aw, just a bit longer. If things lasted forever, they might not feel as special, huh? Guess. I'll make you a deal, Buckaroo. If you ever feel like you need to talk about anything at all, you just say, let's go fishing, and I'll know what you mean. Like a secret password? Yep, top secret. Neat. Cool. Okay. We got that. Now, there are 2 more to do. One is actually surprisingly easy. I just didn't do it. There you are, you little... There we go. With the basket. Okay, and now I should just be missing... Yep, born in a barn. I'm just missing 1 achievement. So I'm hoping that doing this will finish it. Gosh, dang it. For some reason, this one's hard to get. Oh my god. Just want to get this last achievement, dang it! Here we go, let's see.
Gran's brow furrowed. She let out a long sigh.
Oh, and Luca? You left the icebox open yesterday. We're not made of money, you know. There we go. There it is. There's the last one I needed. Okay. So I think with that... By now, yes, I have unlocked all achievements in Beacon Pines. I am so proud of myself. So I am very happy. I beat the game in full, but you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go and look at the good ending, since you are here. And it's actually a pretty good ending, honestly. I'm not, just change.
Might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Like pocket change? Your unlucky penny. Yeah, I plopped it into the vial when no one was looking. What's that gonna do? No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now we observe.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Holy crap, he's a baby? Yeah, but he's still sharper, right? What he was no longer matters. This is an innocent child. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Augustus, what do we... We do what Valentines always do. What must be done? I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for father, young Sharper. That would be great. That would be a great help, thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes.
Yeah.
With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone, the show is over. You may leave now.
Epilogue.
Yeah, here we go.
Beacon Pines' coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had, and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn. After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn, his mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason. Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage.
Oh, right. Before I forget. Rollo, are you up yet? Roger that. It's a beautiful day at Mission Control. You gonna swing by? Be there in a minute.
Eleanor had moved back into her bedroom, and now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights.
Oh yeah, is that the other bed still here? Yeah, it's still here. Wonder if that's gonna become like a guest bed or something. Hey, I'm just gonna actually just go straight to like the ending bit. Oh, whoops.
Eris did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
Okay. All right.
I think this is the end I've been waiting for. Honestly, I began to lose hope of ever finding it. But then you came along. I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending, I'm at a loss for words. Let's just watch the end together.
Done. A good little tree. The best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks for everything. Shucks. I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. Well, we should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah, I am. It's been a wild year. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. Pa always says the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. I feel like a dance, and I feel like a dang cello. Well, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you. I know, you don't have to say it. You two make an awesome pair. Excuse me? We're a trio now. Yep. Thanks. There's just one thing missing now that you're a part of our group. Missing? Let me tell you about a little story about a man named Hank Atomic. Oh, God. I won't be long. We'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I've found the perfect way to start our summer. You've got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud. I know. My Mom, can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about Dad? Not a night goes by that I don't. Are you ever afraid that you're going to forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice? No. Because so much of him lives on in you. He loved that old tree, but I know he would love this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you two a moment. Hey, Dad. Dr. Modwell says that over the next few years, this place should warm up. So you won't have to be so cold for much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you you. If you wouldn't have stood up to Sharper, you stood up for what you believed in. You wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go. But that didn't mean you loved us any less. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand. And there we go. And that's the end of the book, or the end of the game. So, yeah. While the credits roll, I'm just gonna turn it down a touch. You guys should still be able to hear it. But yeah, so this was Beacon Pines. And it was, well, it's a heck of a game, I will say that. I do feel like there are like some tweaking could be done, like being able to fast forward to scenes if you've already done it. Like if you wanted to try and get to something else and you... Because some games have this option where you can skip dialogue you've already seen, and I always find something like that to be kind of useful. Of course, this is an indie project, so that's always going to be very, very different. It does make me wonder, though, if the team behind Beacon Pines plans to make like a sequel. I don't think they do, because this very game just feels very tightly knit and compact, and it is done. But I am curious. Sequel. Okay, well, there doesn't seem to be any kind of talk of like having a sequel. Like, I know some people are saying that, oh, it'd be like, some people are saying, oh, a sequel would be good and things like that. But with this, I feel like a sequel isn't necessary for this kind of game. And honestly, sometimes sequels are just not needed, you know? And I really did enjoy this game. This game is so charming and sweet, and I love the artwork, I love the music, the storytelling is very compact. It feels like there are some bits that, of course, that are just left up to your interpretation, which is also really good. I feel like that's great to have in a game kind of like this where you have certain branching paths. I do kind of wish, though, with some of the branching paths, like I mentioned with the skipped option, it does... sorry. Tired. It does kind of show you like what charms you've already used, which is really, really good. Because I pretty much have all the charms. I managed to get all the achievements. I've 100%ed the game, which is rare for me. I don't really get the opportunity to 100% a game pretty much on my like first playthrough, so to speak. But I really enjoyed this, and I'm so glad I got to finally play this charming little indie game. And I feel like definitely games like this need all the recognition. Like, so many indie games. There's a lot of indie games out there I find that don't get a lot of recognition because it looks like something that a lot of people wouldn't play. Of course, on Steam, this game is overwhelmingly positive. It is a visual novel, and a lot of people... it's a mix between like a visual novel and like very interactive. You can move around and all that kind of stuff, which is great. And I just really enjoyed this type of game. I definitely would play more games like this in the future. And yeah, it's really interesting. Although, again, like with the trailer and whatnot on Steam, it made me wonder, it's like, was that just to, like, yeah, like, I'm looking at the trailer right now, and this kind of thing doesn't happen in the game itself, so I feel like that might be, it's a launch trailer, so of course it would be like vastly, vastly different. So of course things aren't going to be the same, which makes total sense to me, honestly. But do I still love this game? Yes, I do. I definitely think that a lot of people should give this kind of game a try if they like cozy, chill, sort of spooky horror games, because this is kind of still can be considered a horror game, and just more, what's the word I'm looking for? More atmospheric horror than any kind of like jump scare or really deep, dark, spooky horror. There were a lot of scary moments, don't get me wrong. Like that whole scene where Luca is getting grabbed when he's by himself and he gets grabbed by Mr. Nunker in the hazmat suit and he freaks out trying to get away. And just the reveal of Sharper as well. I thought that was really good. I mean, the hints are there if you pay attention, which of course we did. We paid attention. But it's there, the hints are there if you're paying attention. And oh my god, I love this game. I love this game so much. Is this a game for everybody? No, but you know what? That's also fine. And I just hope that the team behind Beacon Pines, one, they get all the recognition because they definitely deserve it. And I hope they make another game kind of like this. It doesn't have to be a sequel. It can be something else entirely. But I just absolutely loved the art style. The style of the characters were so charming and unique and detailed. And sometimes it's not something... They were stylized, of course, but it wasn't like the classic visual novel style that so many people are used to, you know, like the anime style. And yeah, I still question about the narrator. Like, who are they? Or they say they're the writer of this book. So are we like helping them? Are they a spirit? What's behind that? Like, I hope maybe if they do decide to make another book kind of thing, they bring the narrator back, because I thought that was great. I thought that was really charming. But yeah, but this is the final of Beacon Pines, and I really hope for those who have decided to stick around with my meandering and trying to figure stuff out, that you all enjoyed. And with that said, I hope you all have a wonderful night, day, week, whenever, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.